All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Before I get into just exactly what happened with NBA Youngboy as he was arrested, people ask me all the time, we know what type of music you listen to, Mr. Taliaferro. We know what type of era you grew up on. You grew up on that Young Jeezy, that Dolph, that a lot of yo God. Anybody know me? God is my favorite artist of all time by far. You grew up on that Tip, that old Gucci. What do you listen to now? Like, you don't do a lot of playlists and all that. What music are you vibing out to now? I'll tell y'all one person that I do listen to. I'm talking about heavy. I listen to a lot of NBA Youngboy. I want to make myself clear when I say this. And I'm not trying to like exaggerate by any means. I think NBA Youngboy is one of the most talented artists of this generation. Like, I really believe that. Like, I do believe this dude is one of the best talents we got going. I think just his ability to tell a story with his words, to make you feel like you're in place of him, right? Like when he's rapping this shit, it's almost like he's making you enter his world. Super, super slept on talent, ability, and Youngboy does it with the best of these young artists. And he's like, what is he? He ain't even 21 yet. Like, he's super, super young. And his talent is only going to get better. And with more life experiences, trust me, this dude is only starting to scratch the surface of what he'll be long term. I'm bumping some Youngboy right now. Right now, my favorite record from Youngboy is called Slime Belief. All right, go check that bad boy out. Slime Belief. Very tough tune from NBA Youngboy. People also ask me, damn, why people don't be rocking with Youngboy mainstream? Like, why he ain't got no hits on the radio? Y'all want to know the truth to that question? The person that's holding NBA Youngboy back is NBA Youngboy. A combination of this guy just pretty much being a label can't really put any big time money behind him, right? Because there's this fear that he's gonna let him down. He's gonna do something stupid to fuck up his freedom. Like, Youngboy's over there on Atlantic. I compare Youngboy to Kodak, both two phenomenal young talents. Atlantic is finally starting to open the budget on Kodak Black. Like, they're super reluctant. It's almost like giving that contract in the NFL to the guy that you know has notoriously had knee problems, right? You know they're a good talent. You know if they can stay healthy, you got something special. But staying healthy is just kind of tough. And in regards to Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy, these guys, whether it's staying out of jail, just staying out of trouble, and fucking up the bag, these labels, they're kind of afraid, or these, a lot of people are kind of afraid to put the big time bag into a project and into like a little 6-month stint because of the amount of trouble these young brothers have been in the last few years. In NBA Youngboy's situation, he drops a lot of music to suffice for it, right? He drops a lot of music that I'm sure his label's not happy with. He just drops music every couple months. Here's a new project. And I love the music, but he's probably oversaturating his market. When an album comes, his fans are going to be like, so what? We get a new NBA Youngboy every couple months. It's not special, right? So that's what I believe is holding NBA Youngboy back. And to cope with the legal troubles that this young dude has gotten himself in, I don't know when Atlanta's going to put the super big bag behind Youngboy and really buy into some of his music, because the talent is there. We ain't talking about musical gifts. He's making phenomenal records right now. It's just a little bit of the other stuff. There's no reason why Lil Baby should be as big as an artist as he is, and NBA Youngboy is nowhere near his vicinity, right? Lil Baby's a star in rap right now. Youngboy should be in the realm of where Lil Baby's at right now, but he's holding himself back. And this one is none other, right? So, breaking news into my platform about a couple hours ago: NBA Youngboy got busted in Atlanta, and he will probably be there until tomorrow. So apparently NBA Youngboy was charged, I believe, 3 misdemeanors. So he got possession of weed, use of fighting words, and a physical obstruction with another. So apparently NBA Youngboy was in his hotel room, and it looks like it was time for NBA Youngboy to check out. All right. Now, NBA Youngboy had a chick. Her name goes by Star Thigpen. Apparently Housekeeper was coming into the room to clean it up. I'm guessing it was time for him to check out. Apparently he's just overstayed it. It was supposed to be an unoccupied room. I don't know what the hell Youngboy and them were doing. Maybe they just forgot to check out. Maybe they had a good time. Apparently Youngboy told this chick that he was with, Star, look, I don't care what you got to do. get this housekeeper out the room. All right. That's when this chick that Youngboy had with her, she went and attacked one of the maids, all right, striking her in the face. And then after that, the fight went into the hallway until the housekeeper got away and called the cops. When the cops arrived, Youngboy and Star was still in the room, and they were both arrested. I'm pretty sure drugs were relative to this story. Now, I know he got busted for weed, but I gotta believe that something else was involved in this situation. I can't confirm that, but this definitely has a feel to it. You watch the Bobby Brown story, this definitely has that type of feel to it. Who knows what the hell Youngboy was partaking in, him and his young lady, to beat the hell out of a housekeeper, fam, a maid. I don't like when people who got money, I don't care how old you is or what position you got, I don't like when people with money take advantage of people who work hard in this country. We ain't gonna be disrespecting lower to middle class. That shit don't really rub me the right way. Like, that's corny as fuck to me. I don't care who you is. I don't care how much I like your music. That's corny. And that looks like a situation where Youngboy told this chick, look, that housekeeper trying to clean his room, get her the fuck out of here, beat her ass. Like, yo, what we doing here? What is we really doing? This is pointless. This is stupid. Again, this is why I believe Atlantic is having a hard time putting the bag behind Youngboy stupid shit like this. So him and the chick both got arrested. They'll probably both do a night, and they'll probably get out tomorrow. That's my guess. Here's the thing. Is this a big issue for NBA Youngboy in regards to 3 misdemeanors? No. He's got money. He'll be fine, right? Here's what, if you're an NBA Youngboy fan, here's where you get afraid. This ain't nothing. But Youngboy has a lot of pending shit going on. Around this time last year, remember, NBA Youngboy was caught on camera with his ex-girlfriend. I think this is BM as well, Janaya. They were on camera. It looks like they might have been into an altercation. Youngboy claims they were just playing around. It looks like Youngboy might have got physical with her. It's on camera, on the hotel camera. This came after a couple months before that. It looks like Youngboy had made this chick sit out in the lobby and just sleep, and cameras came around and asked her, why you in the lobby, and she kind of was reluctant to say, NBA Youngboy just made her leave the room. It don't look good. It just don't look good. It seems like this is a young dude who's battling with power, right? Battling with some type of power disorder in which he wants to be the big guy in the room at all times, and that definitely doesn't spell for a long rap career. Also, NBA Youngboy has this super weird murder that's on his, like a drive-by shooting. I'm not gonna say murder, it's a drive-by shooting, right? In which NBA Youngboy is supposed to do a lot of time, but there's this very unique law in which, as long as NBA Youngboy doesn't get into a significant amount of trouble, he doesn't have to do any time for it at all, right? That's like what he worked out with the judge. If you keep violating shit like that, even the little shit, this is like kind of what Meek Mill's kind of battling for right now. Like, yo, we putting you in this kind of this little gray area for now where you're good, but if you do stupid petty shit, we can lock you up for the big time shit. So he's gonna fight that case he's got over his ex Janai. He's got that pretty much beat that drive-by shooting case as long as he doesn't do anything stupid. If you're a Youngboy fan, you're not really too concerned about the misdemeanors that he got over this situation in his hotel. You're more concerned that, yo, is he making the right decisions so something stupid doesn't happen to him in the near future? And will these little small minor things add up? And could they use this as a case against Youngboy in other bigger situations? I'll give you guys more up-to-date news when I get it on Youngboy. Like I said, I think he'll be out end of the night, maybe tomorrow morning. He'll be out soon in this regard, but you kind of just worry about him because if you listen to his music, I mean, he's very transparent in his music. Very, very transparent in his music. Tell you some things he's going through. If you listen to his music and you're a fan of NBA Youngboy, you already are concerned about his trajectory, just how vulnerable he gets at times. It's the same reason why we appreciate his music. But at the same time, this talent, man, he is struggling with some shit, man. Some demons that he's dealing with in his past. And it looks like a lot of times they come out of him when he's around a young lady. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. We wish the NBA Youngboy nothing but the best. I hope that man gets some niggas around him who ain't afraid to say no. I'm not saying he doesn't have that around him right now, but it doesn't seem that way. I would like for Youngboy to have some niggas around him that say, no, you ain't doing that. My nigga, let me check to make sure you're supposed to be in the hotel right now. He just needs a nigga with him at all time that he trusts, that handles all this shit. Don't put him in bad spots. We know he's not at the level where he can handle himself on the road. We need niggas that can just put him in good spots to win. That's all. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.